Hey Love Club. Welcome back to the channel if you're returning, and if you're new, welcome back to the channel. Sorry. Okay. Back to the channel if you're new. No. Welcome back to the channel if you're returning, and welcome if you're new. My name is K Love. Okay, so basically today we're gonna be doing like kind of like it's almost like a haul, but it's really like what I'm gonna be reading for 2025. Okay, so first things first, ignore the mess in the background because I am currently trying to get through washing clothes and whatnot. So please just ignore that and bear with me. Okay, so first we're gonna start off with the genre of finance and independence, I guess. I don't even know if that's necessarily a genre, but here we are. And in total, I actually want to read like 19 books, but right now I only have about 15, 16 with me. Yeah, bear with me guys, just bear with me. Okay, so I'm using ChatGPT to help me organize all of these books right now. So if it's like a little unorganized or just kind of off, again, bear with me. First one we're gonna talk about is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. So I'm just gonna be using my phone because I'm not gonna have it memorized. But basically, Rich Dad, Poor Dad is one of the most popular personal finance books. It contrasts the mindset and financial habits of rich dad and poor dad. It teaches financial literacy, investing, and wealth building in engaging storytelling format, or engaging story-driven format. So that's basically what this book is. And honestly, I've already read through so much of it. I'm literally like a few pages away from the end. I don't know why I didn't finish. I just didn't. I love the fact that it's a small book. I love handheld books like this that are paperback, and because they're just easy to flip. I don't know, it's just so cute when it just opens like that. And guys, this also has pictures, so you can like see what he's really talking about in the book, and also have like a visual aspect to it, so it's not just like a whole bunch of words you have to read. It's actually pretty engaging, which is why I liked it. And I even put a whole bunch of notes in there. It's like a random magazine type pages for his games. He has a game? Okay, well, that's this one. That's Rich Dad Poor Dad. And this is by Robert Kiyosaki. This one is also underneath the Finance and Independence group. This is the Young Adult Survival Guide to Living Independently by Eli Williams. I keep butchering names, guys. And it says a practical guide for young adults moving out on their own. It covers essential life skills like budgeting, cooking, home maintenance, and time management to help make the transition into adulthood smoother, which is something that I really need, honestly. And so I read a little bit of it, but I didn't read enough to like put a pin in it or anything. But the words in here are pretty big. They're pretty wide and big words. And this also has pictures. Let me show you guys. Like for visual learners, again, it looks like it has tables. Ooh, and it even has like a free downloadable reconciliation guide and budgeting worksheet to help you get started on your own financial journey in the back. I wanted to add this one in the section as well because it's wisdom for a young CEO. And I don't know, I just feel like it might have something to also do with finance. Oh, and this book is by Douglas Berry. So Wisdom of a CEO by Douglas Berry. And this one says a collection of advice from CEOs, entrepreneurs, and business leaders offering wisdom on leadership, career growth, and decision making for young professionals aspiring to succeed in business. So this is probably like everything business and advice. Oh, and these pages are quite interesting. They're different colors. Oh, look at that, guys. It's like, as you guys are looking at these, I'm also looking at these. Like, I guess question and answers for certain scenarios. That seems really helpful. Next section is self-improvement and personal growth. I have like 7 books in this section because that's how much I love that genre. Self-help and personal growth and romance are my top 2. And then third is poetry. So first self-help book we're gonna go through is Set Boundaries and Find Peace by Nedra Glover. This is what it looks like. It's so pretty. The outside is so pretty, and then like the back of the book is also pretty. Like I like the side, the like binding part. It says, this book is a practical guide to setting healthy boundaries in relationships, work, and life. It teaches readers how to recognize when boundaries are needed, communicate them effectively, and maintain them to reduce stress and improve mental well-being. So that's really nice. I honestly read another boundaries book, and when I saw this one was like a really popular one, I was like, okay, yeah, I want this one, because I already read another one, but I want to read this one because I don't know, I just would love some more help on how to effectively set boundaries in respectful manners. Ooh, they have physical boundaries. They have physical boundaries in here. The 6 type of boundaries. It says, don't betray yourself to please others. I already know this book is gonna be fire. It says childhood issues that impact boundaries such as trauma, abuse, or neglect. And it has different listings as well. Honestly, this book looks very, very telling. So, and this one's in hardback, so. The second self-improvement and personal growth section book would be The Defining Decade. But the full title is The Defining Decade, Why Your 20s Matter and How to Make the Most of Them Now by Meg J, PhD. This one says, focus on the importance of your 20s. This book provides insight into how decisions made during this decade impact the rest of your life. It covers career, relationships, mental health, and personal growth, offering scientific research and real-life stories to guide young adults. Honestly, this sounds so interesting to me. I'm such a nerd when it comes to this stuff. Like all this personal growth and self-improvement, self-development, all of that. I'm such a nerd when it comes to that stuff because my brain, like, it loves to think of how to better itself. And this is like perfect. Honestly, it looks interesting. It looks like a regular book on the inside, but let's look at the chapters. Okay, the content, it says, so it marks off certain things. So it's like work, love. It's like different sections. The brain and the body. So those are 3 sections. So it's work, love, and the brain and the body. And in the brain and the body section, it says forward thinking, a social experiment, calm yourself, outside in, getting along and getting ahead, everybody, and do the math. Honestly, I love this. And the color scheme for this is very unique, like gray, white, blue, yellow, and red. Very unique. Third book for self-improvement and personal growth is Mastering Emotional Intelligence for Teens. And this book is actually by Ali Simmons, MS. This one says, a helpful resource for teens looking to understand and manage their emotions. It provides strategies to improve self-awareness, build resilience, and develop better relationships through emotional intelligence techniques. Honestly, I'm already a very emotionally intelligent person, but this book would help with some extra things, of course, because I feel like everybody can always improve in each and every way. Emotional intelligence and self-presentation. Pause before posting. Tone matters. Share the journey, not just the highlights. Real life examples. So in this book, it also has real life examples. Okay, so this is number 4. Buy Yourself the Darn Flowers by Tame Core. and she's another YouTuber as well. She's like a self-help YouTuber, and she also does vlogs. I wanted her book as soon as she said that she wrote a book, because I already knew it was gonna be fire. This girl talks about self-help and improvement all the time, so I already knew it was just gonna be good. And let's just look at a sneak peek in this book. I already know there's gonna be pictures, there's gonna be descriptions, like she even has homework in there. Okay, let's read this. It says, a motivational book focused on self-love, healing, and personal empowerment. It encouraged readers to prioritize their happiness, let go of toxic people, and embrace their own worth unapologetically. I really love the cover. I love that it's pink, and I love the glossiness of it. It's so cute. And I love paperbacks, so this is just cherry on the cake. Here's one section says fearless boundaries. So this one also talks about boundaries. Let's look at the table of contents too. Oh, in her little dedicated to section, she said, dedicated to my past heartaches. Thank you for the pain and the lessons. I found the light within myself in the healing process. Okay, so yeah, this one has sections and parts as well. So the parts are, part 1 is understanding everything you've ever questioned about self-love answered. Part 2 is healing, everything is hard before it's easy. And part 3 is reawakening, living with your new self-love mindset. So this is what it looks, so this is what it looks like. Let me not rip these pages. This is what it looks like. And this is what the back looks like. Okay guys, before you guys judge me, just know this is a hand-me-down. Yeah, it was a hand-me-down, so don't judge me. But it's all right. Still got the whole book though. Still have the whole book. This is the beginning, like, of the book. Oh, it has pictures. I did not know that this had pictures. Oh, it has the reverse girl, an old lady picture that everybody in like elementary and middle school would always ask. Do you see an old lady or a young lady? But let's just get into the description of this book, guys. This book is actually called 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. I think that's his name. I'm glad this part is still intact. So the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. A classic in personal development, this book outlines 7 key habits that can transform productivity, relationships, and personal effectiveness. It focuses on character building, proactive thinking, and goal setting. Look at the pictures. There's lots and lots of pictures in here. It is a lot of words, and the words are kind of tiny, but the pictures do definitely make up for it. And wow, it even gives you a free schedule inside of the book. I have never seen a book actually give a free schedule. That is so crazy. Okay, so number 6 of the self-improvement and growth. Yeah, you guys already know. This is The Mountain Is You by Brianna West. Still in this packaging because I know I'm not going to touch it for a minute. I have so many other books that I'm looking forward to reading. And this one's a really, really good one. It says, this book is about overcoming self-sabotage and transforming your life by changing destructive thought patterns. It combines psychology and self-help strategies to help readers break free from their limitations. So this book I already saw on, like, I don't even know where I think I saw it on Instagram or maybe TikTok or Book Talk, whatever you guys call it. And I saw the recommendations on this book and what it has done for people, and I was like, okay, yes, like I want to try this book out. So I'm definitely gonna get to this book, probably gonna be like my 5th or 6th book after I read the other ones I have in line already. But I'm still very excited to read this one. So this is what it looks like. It's a very cute cover. It's black, it's mystique, it's very modern, so I love that. Looks lovely. So the next book is also by Brianna Wiest, and it's 101 essays that will change the way you think. This book is honestly not what I expected. I did start reading this book a little bit because somebody said to just read like 1 chapter per day, and like it would just be good enough, like read one chapter in the morning per day. Then I kind of like slowed down a little bit. A thought-provoking collection of essays that challenge your mind and perspective on success, happiness, relationships, and personal growth. It's designed to push you towards self-awareness and a deeper understanding of life. This one, I actually thought it was going to be actual essays and not like a list. So let me show you guys. So it starts off like this, and then it's like a list of things on the side. I thought it was more like essay, if you guys know what I mean. Like when somebody assigns you an essay to do, like you write a whole bunch down. But I still enjoy the book. I still think it's very insightful, and it has you thinking about things that you don't really always think about. So we're done with that section. Let's move on to the next section, which is faith and spirituality. For this section, I believe I only have 2 books, so let's look at them. So for the first book, this one is 31 Days of Prayer. This is what the book looks like. This book is by Ruth Myers, a faith-based book that provides daily prayers and reflections to help deepen your relationship with God. It's designed to strengthen faith, encourage spiritual growth, and bring peace through prayer. So I actually really like that, and I think it goes day by day. After you get through the first part of it explaining how to basically use the book, when you get to part 2, it starts actually doing like the daily prayer and stuff. So it's like you take it day by day. This is day 1, this is day 2. So it actually just goes through the days, which is something that I do like. I like books that can go through each and every day with me. And the second one is Forgiving What You Can't Forget by Lisa. I don't know how to say her last name at all. This is what the cover looks like. These pages are actually white as snow. I love when the pages are white as snow. Oh, look. Oh, I love that. It's like handwriting, and it's hardback. I love that this one is hardback. Yeah, I love this book. It says, a Christian-based book that guides readers through the process of forgiveness, healing from past hurts, and moving forward in peace. It includes personal stories, biblical wisdom, and practical exercises. So yes, I really love this book. Now we're on the relationships and self-worth section. So to start off is this one. It's Why Men Love Bees by Sherry Argove. And I love this cover. Like this cover, I love the lipstick. A witty and empowering book that teaches women to embrace confidence, set boundaries, and maintain self-respect in relationships. It challenges traditional nice girl behavior and encourages women to prioritize their own happiness. So I love that. Let's look on the inside though. Oh, looking on the inside, I love when authors illustrate their books. Like this also has kind of like tables illustrated. It has like pop quizzes and stuff. I honestly love that. I love when books have like homeworks or have little tasks you can do. So it's not just you reading the book, you're actually participating with the book. I love that. This is so cute. The next one is The Nice Girl Syndrome by Beverly Engel. And I love how this one is pink too. I love this type of pink. It's very matte. It's very like a matte color. It's very light pink. Like I like that. This book explores the dangers of being overly nice and how it can lead to being taken advantage of in relationships and life. It provides strategies to assert yourself, set boundaries, and break free from people-pleasing habits. Oh my goodness. This one has exercises and assignments in it too. Like, look at that. You're supposed to fill in the blank. It has pretending on here. How our public image is created. I literally love books like these. Now we're on to the last section, which is the fiction, young adult, and romance section, which I love. That More Than You Know by Jasmine Harris. I love when the covers look like this. Contemporary romance novel that explores themes of love, friendship, and personal growth. It's a heartfelt story about overcoming obstacles and finding oneself. And I really hope, like, I already started this book a little bit, so I'm hoping that this main character has character development, because the way she thinks right now is so annoying. It's so annoying, and I don't want to spoil the book, but I only read like literally like the first chapter or two, and this girl is already just she's giving me a migraine. So I'm really hoping that the main character has personal development, and just hoping that she looks towards herself and looks inward and thinks to herself like, wow, I should really make decisions like A, B, and C instead of just complaining about them, because it's like I can't even spoil anything. But after I finish this book, I want to do a review so bad, because this girl I'm just gonna continue reading and hope for the best, because I love the dialogue. I love the way that she writes already. I've never read anything by Jasmine Harris. The words are, they're not too small at all. They're very easy to read, and the book is extremely large, so you can see very, very clearly what you're reading. The next one is My Week with Him by Joya Gofany. Oh, it goes by times, not chapters. I actually really love that. That's so creative. And her illustrator did an amazing job on this cover as well, because putting purple and orange together and making it look good is very difficult. So shout out to her illustrator for that. A young adult romance about self-discovery, love, and second chances. It follows a teenager spending a week with her ex as she tries to figure out her feelings and what she truly wants. Never would be me, but I love that. Like, it's just so, it already starts off kind of like interesting and just like, oh, what is she gonna do? What is gonna happen? So, okay, and my last book is Confessions of an Alleged Good Girl by Joya Gofany. I still don't know how to pronounce her last name. A coming of age novel about a preacher's daughter who struggles with her societal and family expectations while trying to understand love, relationships, and self-acceptance. So I was just interested in the, I think I was interested in this book because of the cover. I never really read the description, but I am probably still going to be blown away by the book because it's still by Joya Gofany. I'll just see where this book leads me. I can't speak too much on this book. I really never really started it. But that is all for today, loves. That is all for today. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to join the love club, just hit the subscribe button, do all those things. And I love you guys so much.